Is Britain on the brink of becoming a police state? Heated debate erupts across UK politics. A growing storm of controversy has erupted in British political circles over claims that the UK is sliding towards an authoritarian police state, as critics attack recent government policing measures and enforcement practices. The debate has been fueled by high-profile incidents in which police have faced criticism for the way they interact with protesters, social media users and journalists. Commentators from across the political spectrum have raised concerns about the balance between law enforcement powers and civil liberties, particularly the right to free speech and public protest. At the center of the controversy is the routine enforcement of laws governing public order and online behavior. Some commentators have highlighted cases in which journalists were visited by police over historic social media posts, prompting fears that people can be investigated for statements made years earlier. Critics argue that this signals growing state intervention in ordinary public life and stifles free expression. Supporters of the government reject the idea that Britain is transforming into a police state, stressing that law enforcement actions are taken under clear legal frameworks intended to protect public safety. They argue that police powers must evolve to address modern challenges, including online harms, public disorder and serious organized crime, without undermining fundamental freedoms. Independent legal protections, including the Human Rights Act, continue to guarantee rights such as freedom of expression and assembly. Behind the headlines, long-standing debates about policing powers and civil liberties continue to play out. Legal experts note that the UK's police operate under laws passed by Parliament, and that any expansion of powers must be proportionate, necessary and scrutinised by elected representatives and courts. Advocates of civil liberties stress that freedoms like speech and protest are core to a democratic society and must be upheld even as security challenges evolve. Public trust in policing and law enforcement has also been a topic of discussion. Research has shown that confidence in the police has fluctuated in recent years, influenced by high-profile policing incidents and broader social attitudes. While some see expanded police authority as a threat to individual freedoms, others argue that stronger enforcement is essential to combat rising crime and maintain public order. The question of whether the UK is approaching a police state has become a flashpoint in wider political debates. Some commentators portray the situation as part of a broader erosion of civil liberties, while others view such claims as exaggerated or politically motivated. What is clear is that tensions over the appropriate scope of policing, national security and individual rights are unlikely to fade soon. As the discussion continues in Parliament, the media and public forums, the UK faces a crucial challenge: how to balance the demands of law enforcement in the digital age with the protection of democratic freedoms that have long defined British society.